What's up, you guys? This is John and welcome to my show, Restless Riches. Today we're going to be talking about how to spend those stimulus checks, free money. So these could be going out as early as next week. You would have to have direct deposit to get those because actual checks are going to take months to receive. Some are quoted as saying September. So if you don't have direct deposit information with the IRS, I would highly recommend that to get your money a lot faster. If you already filed before, they should have that in stock already in their information, so you don't have to. But if you've been getting checks, then I would highly recommend get that info in, get your checks, get your cash free money. Now, while almost everyone is pretty excited about getting that free money from the stimulus, they're not so sure how to spend it. So we're gonna go over the best ways, the smartest ways to spend this money in order from necessary to more of a luxury. So we're gonna start with step one or level one, and that is survival. So as you know, countless Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and now for many of them, there is no paycheck. So if they were living paycheck to paycheck, that means they have no savings. So if they have no savings to draw from, that means right now they could be pretty broke. And if you're broke, then you can't afford things that we take for granted, like food, water, medicine if you need it, supplies, toiletries. So if you fall into this category, you need to spend this money right now on things that you need to survive, because you need to survive. I would recommend, and I'm half joking here, but make sure you got that toilet paper, because the way things are going, they're going to be worth more than bars of gold pretty soon. I mean, I could see a future where we're putting in down payments on houses with family packs of TP. It's nuts. Now remember, if this category doesn't apply to you, keep watching, because we're going to get to everybody in this. So level two is going to be paying off high interest debt. So you might be saying,
hey, John, I just got this money and you're telling me to give it to someone else?
Yeah, I heard you, Chloe. So yeah, I understand that sounds crazy, right? But think about it like this. If you had, for example, a $1,200 debt on your credit card, you're accruing interest on that and late payment fees maybe. If you pay off that whole balance, number one, you don't have that balance anymore, but most importantly, you're not accruing any interest.
That's crazy, right?
But think about it like this. Yes, you're giving the money to someone else, but because you're giving that money to pay off your high interest debt, like if it was a credit card, you're not accruing any more interest, which means that you're actually, yes, you're paying that $1,200 to them, but you're paying yourself in that interest saved. And this could be, depending on your situation, what your payments are, your interest rate, it could be hundreds of dollars. So think about it as paying yourself in the future, because that's effectively what you're doing. Now, this doesn't apply to low interest loans, and especially not forgivable loans. The reason being, if it's low interest, you might be able to spend that money elsewhere that can get you a better return. Keep watching, and I'm going to get into that. And if it's a forgivable loan, if the balance will be forgiven, why pay it down? Because then you're paying someone else money, which is not good. Level three. So if all your expenses are taken care of and your high interest debt is paying off, or if you have no debt, good for you, it is best to save this money in an emergency fund. Now, it is highly recommended to have 3 to 6 months of your expenditures saved in an emergency fund. This is because you never know when you're going to lose your job, source of income, something comes up, so you need this money in case of, crazy things happening like right now happen, and then you don't want to be left in the dark. Now, instead of putting this in a normal bank account where you're going to get like 0.01% interest, I would highly recommend a high interest bank account, something like ally.com, where as of the time of this filming, you get 1.5% APR, annual percentage interest rate. And that's a lot more than most banks give you. And over time, that's going to add up. And anyway, it's really just free money because interest just works like that. So make sure to get the highest interest rate that you can, because your wallet will love it. Level 4, invest. Now, if you're like me, you got your expenses taken care of and you want to save, but you want to earn more than like 1.5%, then the way to do it is through investing with stocks. Now, there are two main philosophies when it comes to trading stocks. Number one is the buy and hold. This means you buy the stock and you just wait, maybe until retirement, maybe until earlier, but you just wait for it to go up. Now, this strategy is the best in the long term, but right now when you see things crashing, and I have been buy and hold and I've just seen all the values of my accounts plummet, it's very difficult. And now in hindsight, I think a little illogical now that I've discovered number two, which is day trading. Now, I didn't really know too much about this until the last few weeks because I've been watching my stocks go down, and my best friend the past 5 weeks, he has started doing day trading. And while my balances and the value of my stocks have gone down, he has nearly tripled his money. And it just blew my mind because everyone's talking about things going down and he's only rising. So I started doing this about a week ago. I've had mixed success so far, but overall I am positive. So you know what? I'm thinking, you guys think I should do a video about that in the future? Let me know in the comments below if you want that. Level 5 is to donate. When in doubt, donate it out. If you are fortunate to have extra money, consider that there are many of those that are really struggling right now. So if you have the cash that you could part with, and I know it's hard to part with your hard-earned money, but there are those suffering. So think of someone besides yourself, and you can donate it to a cause that you personally believe in, that so that you make a difference. You know, it could be towards like cancer survivors if you're a cancer survivor. It could be towards the fund to fight this virus. You know, things like, I personally like Make-A-Wish. There's just tons of organizations that you can donate to, and then you can go to sleep at night knowing that you made a difference. Since we still haven't received our stimulus checks yet, as of the filming of this video, take this time to think and consider how you're gonna spend that stimulus money. It's very rare for this type of situation to happen. It's probably like 0.0001% of the time that the government gives you money. Most of the time it's them taking it in many ways. So enjoy this, savor it, because this is an opportunity that rarely comes around. And you have this opportunity to think about how to spend all this free money. So most of you, that's going to be $1,200. For me, as a family, I get $2,400 for my family, plus an extra $500 for each baby. So that's going to be $3,400. It's going to be very tempting not to put that all in the stock market, but we'll see. Maybe Chloe's going to get some new toys. Okay, anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it very much. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share this out. It takes a lot of time and effort and research to make these videos. So I would appreciate it if you can appreciate them. Let me know what you want me to talk about in these videos, because I'm open to anything right now. I just want to serve you guys and give you the value that you need, especially in these times. So until next time, signing off.